Coming up on Tiger News, new parking spaces will be added to the University of Memphis campus, leaving some students unhappy. Find out why.
And also, get an inside look into how vice presidential candidate Bill Welch's trip to Memphis turned out.
Good morning and welcome to Tiger News. I'm Mishala, Bryant.
And I'm Kalyn, Conway. Thank you for joining us. More parking spaces are coming to the University of Memphis, but it'll cost the school a little green. The Tigers Garden space located behind El Marone Fieldhouse will soon be paved over into a general parking lot for the university. There is a chance the garden can be relocated, but only if the Student Government Association
We hope to have a decision made after the town hall meeting on November 16th, and so hopefully a decision is made within the next few days. There's nowhere to park on campus, and we just constantly hear it, and with the building of the new rec center, that's going to take away a lot of parking spots in the near future. So just trying to address the parking issue before it becomes an issue.
The parking lot will consist of 120 spaces.
Even though the University of Memphis is said to be one of the safest universities in the metropolitan area, campus police state that they are seeing an increase in theft and vehicle break-ins. Tiger News' Tierra has more on why students are getting fed up with crime on campus.
I'm here at the U of M Central parking lot where over 2,000 students park their car here every day. But what happens when you return from class and your car is not how or where you left it? Imagine returning to your car from only leaving for a couple of hours to find it damaged, your items stolen, or the vehicle even gone. Well, that nightmare has become a reality for some students.
I noticed that my door handle was kind of messed with. It was leaning out, and I noticed there was a puncture wound under the door handle, and that somebody tried to get in my car.
Mechanical engineer major Aston Keaton left his vehicle next to the Blue Line bus stop for a Tuesday class for no more than 2 hours. And when he returned, he found his door and lock busted by what had appeared to be done with a screwdriver. He later took his frustrations to social media by posting this picture of the damages.
The physical plant people said they hadn't seen anything for an hour or anything like that. So I was pretty devastated that it happened on campus, to be here, getting an education, and doing something positive in my life. And, you know, you have people that just want to break inside your things.
Police were contacted and they stated that this happens too often and they'll have to check the surveillance of the parking lot. I got in touch with U of M police services to find out why it could take longer than a week to check on surveillance. They stated that they will call me back for that information. I'm still waiting on that call.
There was no sense of emergency about the situation at all. I understand they had a new dispatcher saying, you know, that it was an accident when it was actually attempted theft. It's just no sense of emergency. Even when the officer pulled up, you know, he wasn't too worried about what happened. He just pretty much whipped out some paper, took down information, took a picture. It seems so routine.
We reached out to parking services and they stated that they did not want to make a comment at this time. Reporting at the University of Memphis, Tierra, Tiger News.
The presidential debate overnight sensation, the Red Sweater Guy, received threats on his way to the Bluff City.
Bone, as you may recall, was the undecided voter in the red
darling
sweater
after
who
the
asked
second
the
debate
energy
for having
question
on an infamous outfit that reminded viewers of a character from Pixar movie Toy Story 2. Even though he has gotten love from some of the fans, just a couple of days ago, as he abroad at flight, he received a frightening call that his wife and son were killed. The accusations were false, and he still came to Memphis where he met voters and was a guest on Rock's 103 Pancake Antisocial. Bone said to WMC Action News 5 he will continue to use his voice despite the chaos, and that he encourages voters to go to the polls and make their voice heard as well.
Well, Trump and Clinton made several last-minute campaign stops in key battleground states in their bids for the White House. But last week, a somewhat less high-profile politician made a stop in the Bluff City.
Governor Bill Weld, the vice presidential nominee for the Libertarian Party, spoke last Wednesday night about his running mate and his party's plan for the future of the United States. The former Massachusetts governor has teamed up with former New Mexico Governor Gary Johnson and what some might consider a long-shot attempt at taking control of the Oval Office come January. For more on the story, we go to Tiger News' Adam Christopher.
Party atmosphere. That's the scene that greeted Governor Bill Weld as he took the stage in Memphis's Minglewood Hall on Wednesday night. Governor Weld addressed a crowd of over 100 people who had gathered in the venue, and he did so on relatively short notice. Event organizers had less than 48 hours to prepare for the governor's visit to the Mid-South.
Well, you know, the National Party had decided to use Memphis as a stop on their last-minute blitz in their campaign. So I feel like we definitely got lucky. They knew we had a nice space here and that we had a good core group of people that can make it happen on a short notice. I believe we found out either on Monday or Tuesday that he was coming, so that's how we did it, yeah. Okay.
Weld said that the goal of the Libertarians this election is to reach 5% in the national vote total. This would help access to the ballot and, with federal matching funds, potentially bring in up to $10 million for the party. While it's unlikely that Governor Bill Weld and his running mate Governor Gary Johnson will assume the roles of president and vice president after this election is over, there is a strong possibility that they could reach that 5% that they yearn for. For Tiger News, I'm Adam Christopher.
When we come back, Tiger News' Ryan Glover gets you prepped and ready for the Tiger basketball season. Stick around.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
she doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new.
Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened?
Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
The 2016-17 season is here for the Memphis Tigers basketball team. With a preview and thoughts about the upcoming season, Tiger News' reporter Ryan Glover is here with some special guests to get you set up.
As Tiger practice just finished here in media availability on Friday afternoon, the first game of the season is Monday against Christian Brothers. I'm here joined by Jonah Jordan, lead writer of Go Tigers 24/7, and Jessica Benson of ABC News here in Memphis, Tennessee. So Jessica, your first season on the beat here with the Tigers. I know it's sort of new for you. I know it's different, like Tubby Smith. Jonah and I are used to Josh Pastor and everything being sort of strict into the rules here. But Tubby seems a new guy, and the players like him. What do you think so far about Tubby?
Definitely, and I mean, I come in same time as Tubby Smith, so we're kind of experiencing this program together. My first takeaways is that this is a team who respects Tubby Smith, much like the entire college basketball world respects Tubby Smith, and they're definitely responding to him. They seem to be hyped up by him, at least to some degree. Have we seen them play a game? No, we have a lot of question marks when it comes to how they're going to actually look when they're on the court. We'll get a chance to see that in their exhibition game coming up here on Monday. But I do have to say, I mean, Tubby Smith, storied college basketball coach, and he definitely brings a buzz to this program that's had a bit of a lull over the last couple of years.
So Jonah, obviously, big return. Dedrick Lawson, he went into the draft process. We weren't necessarily sure if he was going to return or not come back, but he decided to come back for his sophomore campaign. What do you expect from Dedrick in the squad this year?
Well, he won preseason AAC Player of the Year. I'm expecting big things. I think everybody is. I'm expecting him to show that he belongs in the NBA, and that's what he's expecting to do.
And then obviously the record itself, Jessica's going to be the question mark. A lot of people think, can they finish maybe in the top 3, top 4 in the AAC? Big question marks about that, but your overall thoughts about the season?
Honestly, it's the question marks. And as someone just coming into this program, I have yet to say they're going to win X number of games. I think I'll have a better idea of that maybe come Monday. So come back and check with me and go to Jonah for that one.
What do you think, Jonah, overall?
21.
21?
21. I was going to say, well, never mind. No. I said I wasn't going to say a number.
Okay, never mind. I will go with 18 just to play it safely. I think it's going to be an interesting season for the Tigers, but everything's going to be on Dietrich. If you want a big night, you're going to have to get at least 20 and 15 from him on certain nights against these big powerhouse schools. But that's for Jonah of Go Tigers 24. ABC News' Jessica Benson. I'm Ryan Glover.
The University of Memphis is now bowl eligible after Saturday afternoon's game versus SMU. This marks the 3rd straight season for the Tigers. Before the game even started, the team got a boost of confidence when former President of the United States, George W. Bush, came and talked to them. The game itself turned out to be all U of M, with the Tigers taking care of the Mustangs 51-7. Quarterback Riley Ferguson led the offense with 287 yards thrown with 4 touchdowns as well. Another big night for star wide receiver Anthony Miller, who caught 4 passes for a total of 102 yards. The Tigers will be back in action at the Liberty Bowl this Saturday as they take on the University of South Florida. Kickoff is slated for 6 p.m.
When we come back, find out what business in your campus is having open mic nights and why you might want to check it out.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. At work or at play, you're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Oh, hey, she's cute. Nice going, man. Things are going great for you. You've earned a night out. Good drinks, good friends. Yeah, we can go ahead and call this a good night. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Not smart. Yeah, I saw that coming. Say goodbye to her. Ouch, that'll hurt your bank account. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. I hope you like eating frozen dinners. Alone. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
A well-known U of M hangout spot is offering students a new outlet to showcase their talents. The Oasis on Highland Street will be hosting a series of monthly open mic nights called The Chill. Reco is the manager of the location and encourages anyone with talent to come out.
Basically, we do The Chill. Chill is open mic here at Oasis. It's our platform designed to get up-and-coming artists, local artists, talent here in Memphis a chance to showcase their talent, work, and art form to the public. And you know, a lot of people here in Memphis don't get opportunities to showcase their talents, so we try to provide one of those opportunities for the community, especially underground artists. Not everybody has the conventional method of getting out there and exposure, but we provide an outlet for those artists looking to get exposure. A lot of U of M students come through, especially singers. It's a lot of talent at the University of Memphis in general. Like, it's a lot of students who actually are trying to become major artists. The next chill we have is November 15th. It's going to be at 8:30 here at Oasis on Highland. It's basically $6 if you do have.
And that's all the time we have this morning. Please please join us next week for another edition of Tiger News.
Have a great day.